2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And now that we're in the middle of the schedule, Clark, how does a team stay focused? It must be tough to stay sharp when things aren't going great.
Well, I think you need a combination of a coaching staff and team leadership that's able to work together and get you through some of the bumpy spots, which every team is going to have. Keep everybody pulling and working in the same direction. Don't get too high or too low, and stay focused on the process of getting better consistently.
And that one, good.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Jamison, and another three for Sacramento.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Payton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Right side, Jamison. And a slam dunk by Jamison.
And with authority, Jamison leaps up for the rim before the defense has a chance to stop him.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. On the wing, Stephen Jackson. There's a screen by Robinson. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Oh, that's blocked.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Just 2 to shoot. Pass to Robinson. Brown outside. Now here's Payton. There's the lob to Brown. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Shot clock at 3. Fires away from outside. Rice, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here is Brand. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. It's taken away by Payton. And here's the break. Here's Rice. Stolen by Jamison. To the inside.
Lakers foul.
Lynch is checked in for the Lakers.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for Los Angeles. Number 9.
Jamison kicks to Brand. Sacramento moving it around. Lock at 6. Brand sets a screen for Wagner. And it's Brand with the jam.
Love the way Brand is able to use that strong body of his to absorb contact on the way up.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Now here's Jackson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Jamison. He has 5. Back to Wagner. Over Payton. And it's Wagner missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Rice. Lynch a screen on Grant. Here's Rice. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And it's blocked.
Snuffed it out. What a timely block that was.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Brown is checked in for the Lakers. Fisher comes in for Payton.
Derek Fisher.
Sacramento with the ball. Here's Baker. Robinson with the block.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
Pass to Lynch. And here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here is Lynch. Back to Jackson. Over Yarbrough. Robinson. Second chance shot. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Sometimes boxing out is the last part of good defense. Second chance points, if you don't, can decide games.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Laker girl.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Muhammad, he's checked in for Robinson. Gary Trent comes in for P.J. Brown. And it's Payton in for Derek Fisher. George is checked in for the Kings. Hunter comes in for Wagner. 1:43 left in the first quarter. It's deflected.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
And Hunter over to help.
Lindsey Hunter. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 3. Trent setting the pick for Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Brand.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Baker with the bucket.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
Hunter against Payton. Muhammad with a screen on Hunter. Payton passes to Muhammad. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Sacramento leading by 3. Hunter on the wing. Defended by Payton. Pass to Brand. Over Trent. And it's Brand that time on the assist by Hunter. Brand's got 5.
Oh, not an easy shot, especially for a big Brand with a nice stroke.
Stolen by Brand. Hunter against Payton. And here is Hunter. Scoreless thus far. Brand sets a screen for Hunter. And he starts out with a miss in this one. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Kings on top of 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Kings.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Lakers' head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. At this point of the season, he's still got time to get healthy. He's going to try and play through it. Just hope he doesn't overexert himself and make things worse. Guys?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
Hunter kicks to Hunter. Kings moving the ball around. The tray. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here is Lynch. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A potential one-and-done draft selection this year. Chris Bosh out of Georgia Tech. What's your take on him?
Well, he seems NBA ready to me. You look at his numbers, and those are the stats of an NBA player, not a college freshman.
The free throw drops for Trent. Brown is checked in for Nazr Mohammed. Both good from the line that time. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Hunter with a screen on Payton. Here's Wagner. And Payton sends it back.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
And the Lakers making a change here. Mohammed's checked in.
Nazr Mohammed.
Pass to Hunter. 6 to shoot. And Mohammed sends it back.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Outside, Payton. Brown sets a screen for Fisher. Wants to get it to Brown and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent play, great timing, and Fisher delivers the perfect pass.
The Kings leading. Yarbrough defended by Fisher. Jamison up on top over Lynch. Nice shot by Jamison. Jamison's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Brown finds Fisher. Outside, Payton uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Hunter. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Jamison dishes to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Yarbrough. No good on the 3. Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here is Lynch. Fires the 3. And it's Laettner with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Wagner. Lynch against Jamison. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Hunter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Jackson. Here's Rice. Jamison covering. Shot clock at 5. Rice passes to Farrell. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Jackson, that's good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Jamison with a screen on Fisher. Wagner passes to Jamison. To the paint. Here's Baker. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Fisher against Wagner. Pass to Rice. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Rice. Back to Jackson. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Rice. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he just knew that shot was his and assertively took it.
Jamison, a screen. Wagner passes to Jamison. Wagner against Fisher. Bounce pass, Wagner. Baker with the bucket.
That is a well-executed play. Nice timing on the roll.
The Lakers trail. Jackson with it. He has 6. Pass to Farrell. There's a screen. Here's Fisher. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice job by Fisher. Magic in the pick and roll set. Excellent in that situation.
Outside, Jamison. Now here is Brand. He's covered by Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hard work rewarded inside. Love to see that.
The Kings have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Elton Brand. 2 shots.
That one is off.
A double-double threat and superb defender. Brand is exactly what you'd want from your big man.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Robinson's checked in for Farrell. And it's Payton in for Derek Fisher. And the second free throw, good. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Payton. Pass to Brown. Jackson in the corner. Back to Brown. There's Jamison with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. And that's now 9 points for Jamison.
Hit that open man. Good shot to great shot.
Payton passes to Rice. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Dunk by Robinson.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that ball?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here. Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Antoine Jamison.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Payton kicks to Jackson. to Robinson. Sacramento grabs the miss.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Baker passes to Wagner. Clock at 6. Now Brand to the middle. And then Brand with the dunk.
Keeping things plain and simple in the screen and roll. Brand, excellent execution.
Here's Payton, and he converts the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Wagner on the wing, defended by Payton. Here's Jamison. Lakers with the rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Payton looking it over. Robinson sets a screen for Payton. The kick out to Brown. Here's Rice. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Yarbrough, guarded by Jackson. Here's Yarbrough, and it's blocked by Brown.
Boy, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Wagner after the basket by Los Angeles. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. Pass to Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And you love the floor recognition there, proving he's willing to give it up to open teammates.
The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Nice shot by Jamison. He's got 13.
And we see this sometimes from Jamison. This guy has the ability to catch fire and go into a zone.
Here's Jackson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 5. Got a piece of it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
Kings ball.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Jamison, no luck. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Payton outside. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Rice. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Wagner with it. Now Payton defending. And it's Wagner missing.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
On the wing, Steven Jackson. He's got 10. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Heading to the court, the Lakers go. Let's make some noise.
Finch is checked in for the Lakers. And a change for Sacramento. George is checked in for Jamison. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Kings. A 2-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Inside, Brand. And then Brand with the dunk.
Love watching Brand slam it down. powerful throwdown.
Here's Payton. There's the drive. Makes it off the glass. Payton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. 1:56 left to play in the third. Yarbrough, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Payton. Back to Jackson, and that's going to be a travel.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Hunter against Payton. Pass to Brand. Over Rice. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brand's got it all tied up now for Sacramento. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary Kings substitution, Stephen Hunter, Antoine Jameson.
And here is Los Angeles now. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Kings ball.
Kings have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Leitner. Back to Hunter. For the lead, again, Sacramento. They play the clock right, they go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Jackson misses. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jameson. And it's Lynch with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Sticking with it, determined play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
That's good from Jackson. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Hunter. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Jameson. Misses the baby hook. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Now, Hunter. Pass to Jameson. Here's Leitner. Jameson kicks to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Here's Leitner, covered by Muhammad. And it's Leitner missing. The Lakers leading. Fisher looking it over. Brown sets a screen for Fisher. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. And the shot goes in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Jackson. Down low. Here's Muhammad. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
The Kings trail by 3. And stolen by Fisher. And Fisher throws it down.
Well, perfect execution in transition. Fisher getting to the right spot and being rewarded for it.
Hunter down low. Fisher's there. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
A terrific pass there by Steven Jackson.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Out to the wing. Lynch against Jamison. Pass to Hunter. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Hunter, no good. Lakers leading by 7. Fisher, the pass to Lynch. Back to Fisher. Muhammad with a screen on Hunter. Muhammad dishes to Fisher. Rebound by the Kings. Leitner's got his 4th rebound in this one. From the arc. P.J. Brown with the rebound. And so Fisher will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Steven Jackson on the wing. Pass to Lynch. There's the triple. Hunter grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 7. Now, here is George. Now, Hunter. He's covered by Brown. Here's Hunter. It's George on the wing, covered by Muhammad. George, no good. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Jackson. Hunter with some nice defense.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Here's George.
And, you know, George is really one of those reliable role players. He's a good defender who also knows how to pick his spots on offense.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Sun changes for Sacramento. Baker, he's checked in for Leitner. Brand comes in for Hunter. And Wagner subbed in for Hunter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. During that last break, I heard what Rick Adelman was telling his team. Now, he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Here he goes. And there's the dunk.
All night he's been recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Sacramento substitution. Number 8, Vincent Yarbrough.
Yarbrough, guarded by Jackson. Jackson with the rebound. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Payton against Wagner.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Wagner against Payton. Right side, Jamison. 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner from deep, and Payton sends it back. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Jackson. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. Stolen by Jamison. And now Sacramento on the break. Robinson there for the rebound. Jackson down low, covered by Brand.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Kings.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Jackson.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
4 on the shot clock. It's off target. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Brown. Jackson outside. Shoots the 3. Another chance. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late, and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.